In this video, I will show you how to view the online album, including photographs from your trip, and also show you how to redeem your order for all photos with the coupon code at checkout. So when the photographs are ready, you'll receive an email from me that looks similar to this one, and it will have just some information in there. Couple things. One, it just confirms that you purchased all photos, and it will give you your coupon code here that is specific to your order that you will apply at checkout to essentially credit you for the order that you already placed and paid for. So those are a couple key things, and then there is a link to the album as well as the password to get into the album. And the password is case sensitive. I typically use all capital letters, so just make sure your caps lock is on if you choose to type the password into the password prompt versus copying and pasting it. So let's just go ahead and go into the album by clicking View Photos. And at the password prompt here, you can either copy and paste the password, which I have a Windows computer, so I would just highlight the password and use the keystroke Control C for copy. Go back to the album and use the keystroke Control V for paste, or you can just hand type it in. Just make sure your caps lock is on. And then you'll click Enter to get into the album. And you can either click this open button, which will just scoot you down to the images, or you can also use the scroll bar on the right hand side as well. So here you will see grid format of the images. At the top left up here next to the album name, you'll see different folders. Just for the purpose of this example, I created 2 generic folders, but for your trip, it will be specific to whatever site the photos are of, or special event, etc. So they will be all across the top here. And then once it reaches kind of the end of the space, there will be a drop-down box, and you can select that and see the rest of the folders that way. So you can view the images this way. Just, you can click on them to enlarge them if you want to browse through like this, and then just use the navigation arrows on the right and left of the image to go through that way. And then you can just click this back arrow within the album. Don't use the back arrow of the browser, but just this back arrow right up here within the album. Click that, and it will take you back to this format. Just to navigate to the folders, you can click on them. It's really simple. You can also scroll to the bottom, and after all the images have populated in this particular folder, it will show this View More button. So you can click that, and it also will advance you just to the very next folder. So pretty easy, simple to navigate. But once you've looked through and just enjoyed them, you can process the redemption of your order by clicking this Print Store button up here on the right, top right. So you will click that, and then you'll see like different packages in here. And since you selected or pre-purchased all photos, you will click the All Photos Download option here. This just gives you some general information about the download, the coupon that you're going to apply, printing permissions, and things that are prohibited, etc. So you'll just add that to your cart. And then this shows you your shopping cart. This is just giving you a dollar amount, but don't worry about it because you're going to use your coupon code to wipe that out anyway. So you will proceed to checkout. And then here underneath the order summary, there's this little star and the words Apply Coupon. You'll click that, and then you can go back to your email and copy the coupon code into this box, click apply, and then it will wipe out the total amount due. So it should show $0 here. And then this is just procedural over here. So you'll fill in your name and email and address, the city, the state, zip code, and then it doesn't require the phone number. So you can just click next and then next. And it says no payment is required for this order. So make sure that it says that. If it shows a balance due for any reason, then that's just an indication to go back and check and make sure you've applied your coupon code. So once it says that, you'll click place order and you're complete with that step. And then you will wait to receive in your inbox an email that says that your order download is ready. And so you will click here where it says download photos, and it takes you to this landing page, and it tells you to click the link below to start the download. So you will click this file name, and on my computer at the bottom left it will show like a progression of the download, and then once it's complete it ends up looking, it's just like this little zipper file because it's a zip file, and then I click on that and it's opening it up into a new window. And then these are going to be your folder names. So for your trip it would be like the site names or events, etc. So you'll see them, and within each folder are the JPEG files, the pictures. So I always suggest, because when it downloads to your computer, it goes to like a general downloads folder on your computer, and sometimes people forget that it's there, or they have rules set up to delete things that are in their downloads folder just to keep space clean on the computer, just for whatever reason. I always suggest to copy all the folders with the pictures in them and save them somewhere on your computer in a place that you will remember where they are. And then I also always suggest to save a backup copy, like on a flash drive or something, in case your computer decides to crash in the future. It's rare, but it has happened on a few occasions for people. So I just make sure to try to tell others to make a backup of it as well, so to be on the safe side. So anyway, at that point your order is fulfilled and you have all the pictures, and then you can just enjoy them and share them with friends who were not able to make the trip, and just enjoy them for the future. So that's all. If there's any questions that you have or troubles that you run into, you can certainly send me an email and I'll get back with you. One other thing to note is that the download link is good for 7 days. So just try to process the download to your computer within 7 days of receiving that email. Otherwise, it would require you having to email me and ask for a new download link, and then I need to create a new one, etc. So there's just steps we probably don't need to go through. So if you can just do your very best to download it within the 7 days of receiving that email, that would be great. So anyway, yeah, enjoy the photos.